Hello, my name is Kate Davies and I'm an independent fertility nurse consultant. I want to share with you today my favourite fertility books in the hope that these will be really helpful to you going forward on your fertility journey. So the first one that I've got for you is a lovely book by fellow podcasters, the Big Fat Negative Girls. And this book is The Essential Guide to Infertility, IVF and the Trials of Trying for a Baby. And it is by Emma Haslett and Gabrielle Griffin, who are the podcast hosts of Big Fat Negative podcast. And I've got actually a chapter in here as well about fertility. So do have a read of this. It's a really lovely book. It explains a little bit of their own journeys and with bags and bags of humour as well. So I love it. Definitely one of my top favourite books, and I've certainly read it from cover to cover. The next one that I want to show you, in fact there's two, are the lovely books by Zita West. So Zita West is a world leader in the field of integrated fertility healthcare, and she is a nurse like me, but she's also an acupuncturist, and these are really useful books. This one is Plan to Get Pregnant, and this one is Fertility and Conception, and they're really useful. I love them because they go through all the different lifestyle aspects that you need to think about when you're trying to conceive. So they're really practical and useful, so I would definitely recommend these. I think she may have brought out other books since as well, but these definitely are my go-to. Next up, and I've got two recipe books that I want to share with you. So this one is The Fertility Kitchen by my lovely friend, Charlotte. And Charlotte is an acupuncturist and a nutritionist, and her recipes are amazing. So if you're looking for some gorgeous plant-based recipes for fertility, then I would definitely recommend this book. Beautiful illustrations and images, and great guidance as well on all the things you need to think about when you're thinking about nutrition for fertility. My last one, sadly, I can't show you because it is literally about to come out, and it is another fertility recipe book by my lovely friend Ro Huntress. And Ro is a fertility dietitian, so different to a nutritionist, but a dietitian, and she has brought out some great guidance on the things you need to think about when you're thinking about nutrition for fertility, and also some great recipes, and it's out any day soon. So go onto Amazon and take a look and you'll find that, and her name is Ro Huntress. So those are my favourite books. I hope that that's been useful. You might also want to think about podcasts. I mentioned the Big Fat Negative podcast. There are lots and lots of fertility podcasts available. You can find them on dealing with emotions, dealing with pregnancy after a fertility journey. There's so much information that's out there. But I'd love you also to check out my podcast, which is called The Fertility Podcast. The Fertility Podcast has been going for about 8 years and has bags and bags of information, a huge back catalogue from A to Z on everything to do with fertility. We're just about to bring out a new series, and this new series is following patient journeys, so a place for you to find commonality and support during your fertility journey. So I hope you find that useful too.